up, everybody? Joshua Fish Stewart here. We're in the fish room. I'm sorry, guys and girls. I don't know what happened. A lot of my videos got erased, and I've been so busy. I coach football and basketball at the local high school, so I've just been busy. But what we're gonna do now is do a quick little walkthrough of the fish room because stuff has changed, as you can probably see just looking in the background and stuff. So we're gonna get straight into it, and I hope you like and subscribe because it's all for you. All right, see you in a minute. I'm gonna start with the first pond because this is what you see when you walk in. I can't preach enough about how much I love these goldfish. I usually don't like goldfish. They're dirty, but the fact that these are solid orange with some reds in there, they're beautiful to me. There's no fish like them that have this dark, rich color. And even this white and red one, the same thing. Just everything is clean and nice. I can never remember what that goldfish is. He's just the one with the one eye. I got plecos, as you can see here, and here. I think there's 9 of them that I had in another tank, there and there. My tarpon are doing great. They eat shrimp, tilapia, pellets, flakes, everything. So I'm glad that I put them in here with these goldfish that eat everything so they can get used to it. I think I'm gonna change this up though. Everything's getting big and I want koi. I had a black koi a while ago. I think I wanna get a black koi, and then I wanna get a koi that's red and white like this guy right here, or girl. But if that's the case, I have to move them to this, my 180 pond. And I know the last time everybody's seen this, it was saltwater. Well, I changed it to fresh, and there's nothing in here at the moment because I moved the saltwater. The saltwater was cool in the pond, but, well, and look at all the water damage. It's all right, it's cheap wood. It was cool looking down on the saltwater fish, but I think I'm gonna turn this into a grow out tank, either for plecos or for some fish that I get. In the comments, tell me what I should get to put in here. Saltwater fish. It could be giant or small. Hopefully you guys do giant. I love it. Let's get to the African lungfish. It's doing weird in this tank. This is probably a 45-gallon tank. It's not dying, but it's not doing as good as it was up there when it was constantly moving and eating. I think it's because obviously it's getting to winter and the temperature is going down, and I think these hibernate. I can't remember, I think it's a type of hibernation that they go through. I don't think it's cold enough for them to completely get into it, but it's not hot enough for him to move around. So it's a weird situation. He's doing good though. He lost a couple of ounces, I guess, because of the fact that I haven't been feeding a whole lot because it's winter again. So other than that, he's doing great. I don't know if you guys and girls noticed, but he had scars and all of this stuff around his eyes, and his eyes were hazed over. And I think it's because in this tank, the light, this artificial light, is really bright, and it grows a lot of algae, and it even burns the plants. So I think that was killing him when he would have to look up into it when I would feed him. So that's clearing up, but other than that, he's doing good. Down here, we have the babies. I think they were down here a while ago, and they're still here, all of them in the back. And I think it's called the Mosquito Fish. Can you see him? Can you see him? I don't know where he's at. He's usually in here. Maybe he jumped out. I don't know. But I put some snails in here as well because I want everything to be broken down, as you can see. And they eat the leftover everything I put in there. And then I have assassin snails that eat them, and the assassin snails wiped out everything in this tank, so I had to put more. Can you see the more I put in there, the babies that are finally growing, so that my assassin snails have stuff to eat. So there's that. The parents, the bristlenose parents are in here. The fact that I don't see them, I hope that's a good thing and they're finally breeding. Oh, there's a male right there. They haven't been breeding, no kind of activity. The females are fat and ready, full of eggs, but these males are picky, I guess, and don't like them. So I might have to get some new males, switch up the tank, put more places for them to hide, because maybe that's the thing. The male is always in there. One male is always in the dragon's mouth. And so I flipped it so that way maybe he'll be more comfortable down there. And then you can use the back entrance where I think it's a cave going this way and one going back. So I'm hoping that they're in there. Who knows? We're gonna change stuff up because I don't like it. As you can see, though, duckweed is everywhere. I love the duckweed. It gives my fish something to eat on. I'm gonna put some, as this is growing, I'm gonna put it more in there so the goldfish has something to eat on, and the plecos. I love it. I can't remember what kind of plants those are. I have those everywhere. This house plant that everybody in the world has, I have some growing here. And I'm putting in some of the tanks and the ponds. That way to help with filtration. Get onto the turtles. They're disgusting and happy as they ever. I really want to move them. I think in the springtime we're going to build a massive pond, and I'm going to do, I think it's called aquaponics, where there's a pond and then it goes into a garden and it gets filtered and all that stuff. I think I'm going to do that aquaponics, but I'm going to do a real nice pond and have the turtles in there with the goldfish and koi and maybe some of the plecos. And it should be big enough and have enough hiding where the turtles won't mess with them. Now we're at this 125. These cichlids are doing amazing. No deaths. They're all growing. Even this small one is starting to get bigger. So there's only 5 of them, but they're doing great. And they brought out these grommies that everybody never sees them and believes that I have them. Again, more duckweed. I love it. It gives it a nice earthy, grassy type look. Plants are finally growing. This moves around and I think it helps us growing. They're doing fine up there. Right there, they're doing fine. And I put that bristlenose pleco male in here. I think I want to start breeding him. So I might just put him in down here with those plecos, but change everything up and get more hiding spaces. And then I think, again, let's come back here. There's, I think out of 9 of these, there's 2 females. 2 males and 7 females. What I might do is put everything in this tank, make it pleco friendly, add more caves, plants, everything, so that way everybody can try to breed in there, and put extra filtration so that way I can have multiple spawns at once. I might do that. Other than that, oh, where you going? My biker, Bashir, dinosaur looking ill thing. Let me move to the glare. He's doing great. He eats the tilapia, the pellets, the flakes, the brine shrimp, he eats everything, and he doesn't go after the fish, which I'm glad because I would hate to lose them. Okay, now the moment of truth, the salt water. Look at that. Look at that. In the 220. I think that these fish look way better. Way better. And as you can see, I got new stuff. Look at this. I want to put more live rock, just a couple clumps around so it fills in the bottom. I won't go high because I'm not gluing or anything of that sort. So I just want to get little caves, but these fish don't hide anyways. You could come all the way up to the tank and put your hand there and they're ready to go. As you can see, I have 1, 2, 3 clownfish. And look at, that's a little baby, real small. And my lionfish doesn't even care that they're in there. So people say, oh no, don't get them, they'll eat it. Look back at my other videos. I know what I'm doing. Beautiful, beautiful. I was almost gonna lose this tang. I think it's because, so I wasn't doing my research, but I knew this, is they're more herbivores and eat plants. I was feeding this prime reef flakes, and it is, let's see, are you gonna focus? Most of it is protein. You see at the top, all of the salmon, fish meal, brine shrimp. It's mostly protein, crude protein, 53%, which is great for other fish, except for tangs eating it all the time. So he was eating it all the time, and it was making him focus, come on, real sick. So I fed him the other one, this beryllium, and it has, contains probiotics. So this is helping out a whole bunch. I'm gonna get him some seaweed strips or whatever they're called, because now I know I can keep tangs and it's not the water quality. So I'm excited for that. Okay, other things that are new. I got another tomato clown, and I actually think the other tomato clown is this one. Yeah, again, people said you can't put them together at the same time. Okay, I don't want to hear it. I have a 220. I could do basically whatever I want. It is a risk though, saying the least, because this lionfish can definitely eat this baby clown, and then these damsels and these tomato clowns right there usually would fight, but I guess I feed them very well, and the tank is huge, so they love it. I do want to get some more fish. I want to get a black trigger. I want to get, I think it's called a snowflake clownfish. I was going to get another lionfish, but I love that he's the only, or she, is the biggest, beautiful predator in the tank that just follows me and demands food. Beautiful. So, tangs, I'm not a huge fan of them. It looks great, and it's the great colors and everything, but they're weirdos to me. And I'm a weirdo, but I don't know how I feel. I need to get probably 1 or 2 more fox faces and something red. That's the plan here. Love it. All right, now we're gonna go to the 125 in the closet. I took out the 100 that was previously here because to me, it was a waste of space. I had too much space on this side, which I could put junk there. That's my guitars. And junk, I had that much space, so that means I could fill that with junk. But I decided to put this 125 here. You know, I have my fish and dog stuff, you know, whatever in there. So I have my 5-star generals, which obviously everybody knows they're horrible. The electric yellow African cichlids. I think they're Mambunas, I think. Don't quote me on that. I have my red devil. And I think, where else? Where is it at? I have my Buttercofri tilapia, which he's doing great. He actually killed my datnoid. He ripped out my datnoid's eye, and it was surviving for a while, and I guess it couldn't do it anymore. My flower horn, which is finally not getting bullied because he's huge. So he gets bullied a little bit, but his color's coming back. Or she, I didn't do it. I don't like to vent, and I really haven't looked at it to see, but I think it's a female. Again, don't quote me on that. I'm just looking and saying as I'm filming. And I have the clown knife. It's still not growing. It's eating, and it comes out when it's feeding time, which they think is right now. So let me see. We'll just put my finger up here, and you see it's starting to come out just enough. It knows I'm playing with it. And I think I found the right balance, because they don't mess with him. They started to mess with the red devil. You see the back fins, but everything's growing back. He asserted his dominance. They're not really messing with the flower horn. And the buttercrow fried tilapia was getting messed with, but it's me. So maybe I'm gonna try for one more cichlid to put in this, and it would probably be something South American. Probably South American. I want to get another red devil that's actually red and not the sherbet color, like the orange and whites and stuff like that. Yeah, we'll see. I like it so far. It is kind of a boring tank, but it's better than having nothing. Plus, I don't want to stock it and then have an overload and more water changes. This is nice. I can do my water change of 20% wherever, once a week, once every week and a half, you know, whatever, and it'll be fine. So maybe one more fish in there and that's done. I think that's it. Remember, let me know in the comments what you want me to put in there. Let me know. Oh, actually, we have one more. It's the 397 Tiger Plecos. I don't know why they haven't bred yet. I think I need more wood and more hiding spots. So that's the plan here. And to be completely honest, I don't even think I have a male. Or I have 3 males and 1 female, which I think might be right there. But it doesn't matter. Haven't been any breeding action. This is either a huge female or a huge male. I think it's a female, and she's so big that none of the males can trap her, but she always wants to be in there anyways. And if it's a male, the female, which maybe that's the only one that looks different, doesn't look big enough to even have eggs nor wants them. So I think I have to buy some more and move them out of this tank. It's big enough, but I move them out of this tank and put something else there, because I got my couch right there. And when people look over here, it's boring. So I think they're nocturnal anyway, so it's kind of a waste of time. So I think that's it. Everybody, I think that's it for today. Nice and short. It was kind of a long one, but we'll say it was short. We might do a feeding and an unboxing or something next time, because I do want to get more fish again to put in there and in the saltwater. So I'll see you very soon. I'm doing shorts. I'm doing the shorts of the different pet stores I go to, so that way you can find them and go there too. I'm not sponsored. They're not giving me free fish. I love the store, and maybe next time or something they'll see it and sponsor me. All right, like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.